is that ad sexist?
I think it's a bit insulting to women still, though, because clearly this is trying to advertise strawberry body wash to women, and they think that this is going to do it. I mean, but do you know what, though?
Speaking of which, that is the prize tonight.
Do you know what, though, Wallace? Honestly...
So, I'm not endorsing it, but that is the prize, and apparently it's very good body wash.
Honestly, though, Wallace, if you put bare-chested men in Speedos on the Air New Zealand safety video, then we'll talk. Then we'll talk, because this kind of stuff, I agree. 2 wrongs don't make a right, but we've still got a lot of wrongs on women's
let's go to
sides
Brendan
be
Horan,
fixing.
because you know about Speedos.
Well, actually, if Jacinta actually paid attention to the Air New Zealand safety video, she'll see Christy Brinkley comes on and there's the bloke with a bare chest.
Well, clearly you paid a lot of attention to the ad.
I kind of want to hear more from Brendan, actually.
But look, of course it's sexist.
Speak, Brendan.
Of course it's sexist, but the thing is, you know, it's far worse for women because over 95% of ads that we see involve women. And yes, there's sexism, and it varies because of the different religions. I get my sexism from my wife.
What?
I get my sexism from my wife because she's hot. Didn't you see a picture in the paper the other day?
What religion
But it's
is this
subjective.
guy?
What religion? What religion is
The town's a
that?
bit too high to
Well,
tell.
what I'm saying is that some religions would find that extremely offensive. But I'm saying that it's far worse for women because here we have 6 or 7 pictures of men semi-naked, but go down the street and we see advertising and women being taken advantage of all the time.
I would love to hear you talk all night, actually, but I'm going to go to Jackie. Is that image sexist?
No, I think it's funny. I think we need to get over ourselves a little bit and stop being
How can it be
perhaps
funny?
a little bit too precious.
Wake up with a big one.
Well, because it made everybody laugh, and it's making us laugh because it's suggestive and it's witty and it's funny.
And here's our target audience.
Yeah.
Apparently. Oh, maybe it is.
Oh.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Well,
Lose the towel is what I say. Come on.
How about that? Have you got any reply to Jacinda? No, don't worry about
Why
it.
not? Absolutely. Nothing wrong with it.
Okay, to Urao,
I think Jacinda's point that she just talked about with Jackie hit the nail on the head. That for some people that does the job, and probably some would say, some would suggest.
Explain yourself. Does the job how?
Well, some would suggest that advertising is about hitting a market, and that obviously to some hits a market.
Do you use this?
No, hell no. But I was interested in the cost. And looking at the ads, I wasn't looking at anything else.
You give me a
I
bottle
wasn't
to
looking at
take
anything
home.
else. I was only looking to see if the abs, I'd like abs like that, and also the cost.
All right. Here's where Backbenchers gets crazy, because I know, Brendan, you've got a great body.
Don't do
About
it.
30
No,
years
I won't
ago.
do it.
Don't
30
do
All
it.
right, okay.
Please.
I've got the thing ready for him to... No, he's not going to...
No.
No.
Do you think... we heard just before about the Air New Zealand ad. Now, I fly a lot and have seen this new swimsuit illustrated ad a lot. I've got to say, I mean, as much as I'm partial to an attractive-looking woman in a bikini, I find it really uncomfortable. You're flying with this ad. If I was 13, I would be pushing the hostess call, can you send me a cushion, please? Because I can't watch that while I'm...
Well, I reckon it's misogynistic. I don't think it's sexist. I think it's objectifying. I think there's a difference between the two. Like with those adverts, if they were misogynistic, then you'd have a Sports Illustrated magazine behind a Kia, but you don't, right? And it's
yeah, I don't know about that.
But it's the awkward thing where you can protest against Air New Zealand, or you can fly Jetstar. So really, rocking a hard place.
Yeah, you make a really good point. Thank you, James. Nikise, back to our panel.
Yeah, rocking a hard place. James Nikise there, very, very good indeed. Just so... Is it outdated? I mean, I find it pretty tacky. What do you think, Jacinda Ardern? Is 2014?
Yeah.
We've fought for... Will we ever get past the time where we don't have this sort of stuff in advertising? What do you reckon?
Yeah, well, I would hope so, but I'm an eternal optimist. But, it's not clever. I don't think it's particularly good and a little bit insulting. But at the same time, for me, probably... the Air New Zealand safety video bothers me a hell of a lot more because everyone is uncomfortable. We're legally required to look at that screen. Brendan fulfills his legal obligation diligently every flight, but the rest of us, I feel a little bit awkward.
So you quite like that ad?
Hey, I actually was in Sports Illustrated once, and it was nice to see them.
Tell me more. What were you wearing?
No, it was Speedos, but it was 30 kilos ago in about that many years.
So why were you in Sports Illustrated?
Well, I used to do a bit of modelling.
Don't
I used
look
to have
so
a six-pack,
surprised,
but now
Wallace.
I've got a keg, okay?